Hey guys, first let me get my nervousness out. I am now a content creator. I feel like by force. People close to me have been telling me to do this for a while now. This feels weird to me talking like this, but I figure why not give it a try. So I will be using the handle Elysium Me. That is the name of my YouTube channel. Um, I got that word. I like that word. I like the way it sounds. I think it means something like paradise or like place where heroic people souls go, or I don't know. It's some kind of Greek mythology or something or whatever, but I like that word. So yeah, my channel is Elysium Me. Hopefully you guys can check me out. I'll be basically making like videos. How do I describe it? Just videos about things we think about. Sometimes we don't have answers to, why are we here? What's my purpose? I guess things like that. And then also more practical things, more psychological things about the way people behave, the way people think. I'm a little nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll be making those kind of videos. Hopefully you guys like it. If you're not interested, then you can go to another channel. I'm really not into like making videos about like health and wellness, or making money, or like shock and awe videos or people acting crazy. That's not really me. Those videos are cool, I guess, but that's really not what I'm about. More simple, more like remember when people were respectful to each other. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like I got stuck in the 90s. I guess I'm telling my age a little bit, and I never came to this new millennia or something. I don't know, like it's a weird thing. But I just want to make simple videos to make you think. If anything, maybe my videos are super boring. You can like put an earbud in your ear, roll over, and just go to sleep to them. Even if you watch it for that, or listen to it for that, that's cool too. I just like putting my mind out there, I guess is a better way of saying it. Not necessarily putting myself out there, but put my mind out there, because there's so much stuff that I think about. And people who know me, sometimes you get you're weird and stuff like that, but sometimes you're like, wow, I never really thought of things like that, or thought of things that way and stuff like that. So I guess my wife and my son, they've really been on me like, you should make videos and things like that nature. So I guess I'll give it a try. So hopefully you guys will be interested in it. The one thing I will say is I'm not doing this to like get monetized or anything like that. I know those things can happen, but so I'm not going to be trying to do these great productions. I'll do a little editing and stuff, but nothing crazy. Just regular people going through regular things, and not acting crazy because they don't know how to handle it and internalize things. I remember when you used to have to just suck it up and deal with it, and not saying that's okay, and I'm certainly not advocating against getting therapy and seeking help. Those things are extremely important. But while you're getting the help, just keep your bearings as best as you can. Be kind, be respectful to people, and stuff like that. So again, what I'll also be doing is commenting on certain videos that I make. I'll be doing like AI generated videos about certain topics, and then I'll make another video, just me talking like this, to just comment about it, where I got that idea from, what it means to me. Some of the ideas I've actually experienced, and I'll talk about that. But that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing. That's really just kind of like my introduction to my channel, Elysium Me. Subscribe, like it. But there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I was gonna make a separate video, but I'm just gonna stick it into this video. And it's a conversation that my wife and I had last night, and that's probably why I'm talking about it, because it was just last night, and it shocked me a little bit, because I just didn't expect the conversation to go in the direction it went. you can be with someone a long time and you just would never take certain positions, I guess. So we were talking last night about, I guess, the saying sweet dreams. We were talking about that because I guess my wife grew up, sort of in a household where they said that before you went to bed. Like, her grandmother said it to her mother said it to her. Now she says it to her grandmother. And so she kind of says that as she's leaving the room, turning off the lights for the end of the night. She'll say sweet dreams. So she came in the room and she kind of just said it sort of haphazardly, like, I don't know why I still say sweet dreams. I guess because when I was a child, I don't know. And that made me think about it. I wasn't thinking about it. And I just started thinking to myself, like, sweet dreams, what is a sweet dream? And so I said it, and this just sparked the whole conversation. So I asked her, I'm like, well, what is a sweet dream? And, she thought about it and she's like, I don't know, And I'm like, it's funny you say that, honey, because I've never had a sweet dream. Most of my dreams, the ones I remember, they're either bad or they're weird. But I've never had a sweet dream, one. And two, I've never heard anyone talk about a sweet dream. Like, oh, I had the sweetest dream last night. I've never heard that tied to a sweet dream. So it's so interesting that people say that. But to me, that's just a saying, right? It's like, have a good day, or good night, or, sleep tight, or good luck. It's just something you say. It could be something that actually happens, but if it's just a good wish to someone, a polite way of saying something sweet to someone. So when I was talking about it that way, and I just said I never had a sweet dream. I don't think sweet dreams really exist. And she just took it the wrong way. I would say she took it as though I was attacking the idea of saying sweet dream, when really I was talking about the actual having of a sweet dream while you're sleeping. Not the saying of have a sweet dream. I wasn't attacking that. I wouldn't attack that. That's, I didn't grow up with my family saying that, but it came from somewhere, so people must say it. So, it's perfectly fine with me. So I'm like, I asked her, I said, have you had any sweet dreams? Have you ever had a sweet dream, and what does it look like? And she's like, well, no, I never had a sweet dream, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist. She then went on to say, maybe you have sweet dreams, but you don't know it or you don't remember it. Okay? So I went on and said, well, if I can't remember the sweet dream, then what's the point of having it? Well, she then goes on and says, well, I think I have sweet dreams, whether I remember them or not. And that's why I wake up and I feel rested. And then I, more of the pragmatic person, say, you feel rested because you got REM sleep, because your mind is at ease. There's not a lot of stress going on in this season of your life. Maybe you ate well, a few hours before you went to sleep. There's a whole litany of practical, physical reasons why you slept well. And it just didn't go well. The conversation didn't go well. And she defended it. And I say, well, you're defending sweet dreams, but you've never had one. Why would you defend something that you've never had? You should just take the position that, I don't know if there's sweet dreams or not, but I would like to believe in them. So I will believe in them. So I said, okay, that's okay, but I wouldn't defend it so hard, and I wouldn't say that that's why you sleep well, because of something you're not even sure exists. And then she goes, well, have you ever believed in something that you can't prove exists? Like, none of your five senses can prove it, but you believe it? And I said, of course I believe in God, just like you do. She said, well, there you go, same thing. And I said, well, it's not the exact same thing, because there are things that happen in this physical realm that make me believe that God exists. Things that I didn't even tell other people. And then when they manifest, I say to myself, well, there must be a God, because no one else knew that. I didn't tell a human soul on earth. So I said that's a little bit different. But anyway, the conversation, it didn't go well. We ended up just kind of awkwardly sitting next to each other watching TV. And it was just a weird kind of thing, but I never suspected that she would take such a strong position on something I feel like may not exist. Like, I don't know, maybe put it in the comment section. Like, do you have sweet dreams? What is a sweet dream? Like, for me, a sweet dream might be I was running in the field and the sunshine was shining on my face and the birds were singing and there was an apple tree to my left and a cherry tree to my right, and I began to eat them, and you know, I began to just fly or something. Like, that would be a sweet dream to me. And maybe there's some other versions of sweet dreams or whatever, but no, I don't have those. I have bad dreams. Running in slow motion while getting shot at, fighting, being in close corners where the walls are closing in. You know, like, I don't know, maybe you guys don't have, I have those kind of dreams, or I just have weird dreams where when I wake up, I can't explain them. They don't make sense to say, so I just forget them or whatever. Like, I don't know, but it was just weird. Like, look, I want to believe in sweet dreams more than I want to believe in them. I want to have them, right? Like, I want to wake up like, wow, that dream was amazing. I want to go back to sleep. I don't have those, but maybe you guys do. Put your sweet dreams in the comment section. I don't know. I just want to add that into it. But again, Elysium Me is my channel. I'll be putting videos about different topics. I'll be putting commentary videos sort of like this about those topics, and then from time to time I'll just put anything up, you know, that I feel is something that my niche you guys would find interesting. So look forward to more conversation, look forward to more videos. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you guys can relate to that. So I'll be talking to you soon.